Serafina and I were at a entrepreneurial book club where Stephanie never read the right book. And
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a
It was a
visual.
lot.
I had a visual.
He's proud of it.
Hey, boys and girls, how are you? We're here. We said we'd be here between 7:30 and 9, and it's only 8:30, so we made it, right?
We're a Press Ahead Coffee, by the way, if you want to know where we are.
Yes.
And I chose this side for our backdrop only because I feel like she's cuter. However, I think
she's cuter than who?
I like the record wall. I think it's like a good backdrop.
Okay.
But I feel like maybe next time we could face the other way. Because I feel like this should be like a monthly show.
I do too.
Right? Come and meet us, come and have coffee.
Yep. Good coffee, by the way.
Come and chat with us. Yeah, we're at Press Ahead Coffee and in Sandwich, 289 Katuitt Road is where you can find us. And the shop is super cute. Jim,
the bathroom is cute, by the way.
Right? I told you that.
Yes.
I didn't realize that was just the one.
I was a little uncomfortable. I was looking for the men's room, and you told me that the ladies' room was, well, kind of decorated like a cupcake.
It was.
Oh, it is, because I had to go in.
It's just the one. You're fine.
I'm fine. Okay. I was questioning my manhood for a moment.
Oh, you're good. You can always go to the bathroom in a pink cupcake. I think it's fabulous. How was your weekend? Why not?
It was anticlimactic because it was like, oh, it's
over.
Labor Day. It's over, and you have that, I don't know, that moment when you sit down and you say, okay, the summer's over. What did I do?
Right.
Did I do enough?
You did all of the things. You did the whale watch. You did the friends and family visiting. You were the tourists. You went to all of the farmers markets. You showed up.
I showed up. We went to Florida. I think the problem is we went to Florida. Yeah, this is like first world problem. We went to Florida too early this year.
Oh.
Because Mariana got out of school and we immediately went.
Yeah. And
there's usually like a week or two gap, and then we go. But it's just the way, things lined up that she got out of school and we went to Florida. So next year maybe we'll have a chance to get a little gap there.
I know. I feel the same. That's what we did last year. We did the June vacation and it kind of threw my whole summer off.
Yeah.
This one, I don't think we did a real vacation. Cliff and I snuck away for a weekend, and then the kids filled our days with, I need a ride, I need a ride, I need a ride. So that kind of has been trickling off.
I have to ask you, though.
Yeah.
What's with the Fred and Wilma Flintstone costume that you and Cliff were wearing that's posted?
Oh, that was years ago.
Years ago?
Oh, yeah, when we were the cave people.
Yes.
Yeah. That was, I did an anniversary post, I think, of all the years that we've done silly things together.
Oh, because I thought that doesn't look like Encore Casino.
No, it definitely wasn't.
Did you get there?
We did. We did. In fact, I left plenty of money behind in my wake.
Oh, good. You got rid of Lily, and then you went to gamble.
Yeah, we dropped Lily off at college on Saturday, so that was nice.
And how did that go?
Good morning, Lauren, Cheryl, Dawn. Summer starts now, she said. Summer starts here. Seriously.
Was Lily emotional when you dropped her off?
She was full of anxiety. Mm-hmm. Not emotional. Okay. Just like, just not her regular calm. Yeah. Not that she is very calm, but self. She wasn't, she woefully underpacked.
Oh, really? That means Dad's going to have to go back and bring stuff?
No. She went with her new roommates and they went thrifting and they went to like all kinds of other things. So they definitely had their bonding situation. So I thought that was good. Okay, I was a little nervous for the fact that she's with all upperclassmen. Mm-hmm. So her roommate is a senior and she had like so much stuff. Mm-hmm. And here's Lily with like 7 things. And I was I think you're better with less.
And Lily's kind of older for her age anyway. So she
was born an old lady.
She
was complaining of her back problems when she was 1. Oh, my back. Oh, my legs.
Oh, Mariana complains about this weekend. Mariana, amongst a number of things, Mariana was complaining about. One of them was her knees.
I know we missed our face painter. I was very nervous that we were good. I called Kelly right away. I was like, "Where are the chickens? Mm-hmm. Get down here! I need the chickens."
Right.
But it ended up being a really lovely market. We had 100-person line for scones.
Mhm.
because Kelly was late.
Oh my goodness. And tell me about the wedding.
100 person.
There was a wedding?
I had a wedding afterwards with some E
Okay.
for All girls. We had sheep in the fields. Thank you very much to Great Marsh Farm, who is our salt purveyor. But he also brought his baby sheep.
Mhm.
So they were super cute, just, munching on some hay. And all the kids were definitely drawn to that.
Will we be
And
seeing them later?
At some point, yeah, definitely. And definitely stop by the farm. Reach out to Matt and Sam over at Great Marsh Farm, and they're happy to show you around and their operations and how they make the salt, which is really cool. Matt will once in a while just send me some really neat looking crystals, how the salt forms.
Yeah.
And he'll get like a really granular photo, like up close. And it's always just really cool because it's always different.
Mhm.
Very neat to see all the beautiful crystal
He's a
prisms.
good dude.
He really is a really nice guy. And our entertainment this week was Mikey Hutchinson. And I have to say, probably one of the top 5 that we've had this summer.
Really?
Incredible. He's out of Rhode Island.
Mhm.
He's like, it's not often I get to show up and get to play as loud as I want. I'm always told to be quiet. I said, well, you're in the woods now, buddy. So let it
Fort
rip.
Island is kind of tiny, so I'm sure people are telling him to turn it down.
Yeah. So he was super happy. He's like, anytime you need anybody to fill in, he had a really good day. And
Cool.
even from a lot of our vendors, they were super happy with that. But yes, everybody sold out.
Really?
It was a buyer's market this weekend because everybody was like, we're sold out within an hour. So our professional
Wow.
photographer actually has to come back and take photos because he got there and it was like the termites came and then they left and this is here.
Wow.
This weekend, we're really looking forward to Pickapalooza and also the Seaside Le Mans. If this is a weekend to come to Mashpee and see what it's all about, this upcoming weekend is the one.
Mhm.
We have so much going on.
Yeah, there is. And you're part of the Seaside Le Mans.
I
right?
am, yeah. I'll be doing a live broadcast with Matt Pitta.
Mhm.
So my old news director will be
Right.
doing a live broadcast together, and we give play-by-play a little bit.
Mhm.
We give leaderboard updates. It's very competitive.
Yeah. Now these are like little cars, right?
Yeah, they're not that little.
Little cars.
They're good-sized stock cars
Uh-huh.
that roll around the Mashpee Commons.
Wow. We've never seen it. All
Oh.
the years we've never seen it.
You definitely need to stop through.
Okay,
They shut down.
When is it? This Sunday?
Yeah, it is Saturday.
Saturday.
Saturday from noon until 4.
Okay.
So they have the
I think we're home.
racetrack.
No, we're not home.
They have the racetrack throughout the Mashpee Commons, and you can watch the video. We'll be doing a live broadcast,
Okay.
so
All right.
you'll
Well,
be seeing
I'll do
them
that.
zip and zoom all around. Matt does a really good job with the iPad and the
Mhm.
camera crew that we've got there that we've hired. So I just get to sit and comment and play music. It's fun
Okay.
for me.
Right. Just do what you normally
Exactly. Do what I normally do. What we're doing here at Press Ahead Coffee today.
do. Mhm.
You can see it there at the Seaside Le Mans. But the amount of charities, I think that they've raised over $5 million
Really?
for
That's a
local
lot.
charities.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and all of them have some stake in the game. So whatever they give, they have to raise also.
Oh.
Yeah, so like you have to have some stake, some
Yeah.
claim. Children's Museum did a really good job of raising some money last year for this. And then
Yeah.
look at the absolute beauty that is going on inside of the Children's Museum. If you've not
She's
been
done,
in there,
She's done an awful lot.
Lisa's been crushing it. I'm really excited to see them do the second tier. They're going to be making a maker space and really making it a destination children's museum
Right.
right in Mashpee.
Because it's just been kind of there for a while, and it's nice.
Yeah,
to
in a
see
big
that-
warehouse.
Right. Yeah. No, it's nice to see that she's doing something. With
She's
it.
making it less warehousey.
Yes.
We're working on it.
We
Lauren.
went there. We went there when Mariana was little for some princess thing, and I brought her,
Yeah.
and she had on her princess outfit, and she was running around and everything, and she fell, and she hit the back of her head so loud that the whole place went quiet,
Oh, yeah.
and it was like, uh-oh, what did I do now? Fortunately, she was okay.
She popped up in princess
popped up.
fashion,
She popped up. Yep.
dusted off her crown.
I think I called Megan and said, you need to come over here. This is a little beyond Papa.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Our friend Jessie Rulo used to be the princess on duty over at the Children's Museum.
Really,
She just graduated college and she now works for Walt Disney World.
really
And she is a
Nice.
princess in real life right now.
nice.
So that's kind of cool.
Do you know what princess she is?
I don't. I
Yeah.
think she takes her rotations.
Uh huh.
She could be working at the Pirates of the Caribbean for all I know. I don't. I don't know where Jessie is at right now, but I definitely know
If
that
you're out
that's
there,
what she's
Jesse, let us
doing.
know where you are.
I know. Our mom, Amy, sometimes pops in.
Okay.
Amy is now fully retired. They live in their RV.
Oh.
And they travel the world.
Oh.
They have stationary home, but they sold their Cape Cod home.
Uh-huh.
And they've got another one somewhere else. I forget where in America you ended up. But her husband was our fire chief for many years.
Okay.
And they're just enjoying life, retired now.
Mari's been working with a couple who been looking to buy another Cape Cod home, and they also have an RV.
Yep.
And the RV was she was at their house, and the RV was there, and Mari went to look at it, and Mari doesn't like to camp. If you have to call down for ice, you're camping in a hotel. But
I appreciate that.
Mari thought it was fabulous. She almost would camp in it. Her concern was I couldn't drive it.
Oh.
Because I've been known to cut corners and go up
I
on
can
sidewalks.
only, that is not something we need to witness.
No.
Where is Mari? At the bottom of a ravine. Hank drove her there. I feel like that's a movie I've seen before.
Oh.
Yes, Robert, Seaside Le Mans is every single year. Picklepalooza is now an annual staple, and that's all things pickled.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Andrews Farms has been working on theirs. I think Dan De Silva has pickled over 10 cases of different kinds of pickles and relish and banana peppers. And we've got refrigerator pickles coming in from Lakeville Farms. Pretentious Pickle, which is the store inside of the Mashpee Commons, will be joining us. What the Pickles is going to be there with their fair.
What is a pretentious pickle?
I don't know, but they've got a store in the Mashpee Commons where they pickle everything.
Really?
I don't think pretentiously. I think you can go get them at a good value.
I don't think I've seen it. We walk around Mashpee Commons all the time. Have we seen pretentious pickles?
Yes.
We have.
Yeah,
Mari's
it's just a teeny little footprint.
Right. Usually I talk to Mari through the chat, but she's actually, sitting here.
We do have a live studio audience today at
Yes,
Press Ahead Coffee, and I'm trying not to bother the people that are just coming in here for coffees with their family, but it's nice to see little people, and that's what you're going to see now because all the big ones are in school. Right. It's back to
get
school.
The little people hooked on the caffeine early.
For everyone today across Cape Cod, and we're all mothers and fathers and caregivers alike are rejoicing.
Yep. And I'm proud to say, Mariana finished her book, and she did the project she had to do with the book. She did it Sunday.
Whatever.
No, Monday. She did it Monday.
Yesterday. She got it done.
She got it done. After 2.5, 3 months of me, and Mari, and her mom, and everybody saying, "Gonna do the book, gonna read the book, gonna read the book." And it was a book that it sounded like she would enjoy because the title of the book is "They All Die in the End." That's her kind of thing.
Well, it's fact.
Well, that's
it's
true.
what happens.
I mean, that's true.
This is how we end, Hank. Not with a bang, but a whimper, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Four Seas starts today. And Lauren says, "Hi, Mari. How are you?" Mary O'Keefe, she's watching us. Good afternoon from Kenya. She's in Kenya right now.
Kenya?
Yes.
What is she doing in Kenya?
She's on safaris. I've been watching her every single morning with her elephants. We got lions. We got something else. So we're in Africa today, Hank.
Okay.
And we're on safari with you, Mari. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, Mary.
You can see Stephanie in the morning everywhere around.
You're right.
International radio star.
Well, when I looked,
this schlub.
Well, I looked on Facebook and I was like, "Is Mary in Qatar? Where in the world is Mary O'Keefe right now?"
Wow.
Kenya, as Judith Getz used to pronounce it. I think that's how they pronounce it.
Right. I'll have to follow her on
oh my
Facebook.
gosh, definitely watch it. She had a video of like the sun setting and the elephants just walking on the plains. And I was like, is this real life right now?
Right. Or is this AI?
That is her real life right now. And I'm super jealous.
Right. That's a problem. You never know if it's real or if it's AI.
Wendy Borenstein says, and for Cape Cod female friends over 50, we're going to be having our monthly coffee right here at Press Ahead today at 10 o'clock. So if you're part of this ever-growing group, Cape Cod Women Over 50, they really know how to light it up.
Really?
These ladies party.
Uh-huh.
They know where all the fun is.
Right.
And if you get them to go to one of your events, be prepared for a swarm.
A swarm?
A swarm.
A swarm of women over 50.
Like little bees.
Okay.
Corey, I will get back to you after my show is over. What's up, Jen? You were very much missed at the market yesterday. People were like, "Where is the lady with the big sandwiches?" Mm-hmm. John, Catalessa, are you breathing a little easier? Have you closed for the season? When is the official last show at the Cape Cod Melody tent right now? Right now, we're enjoying what Cape Codders like to refer to as second summer.
Right. Exactly.
So you had something about the 5 things
Right.
to do on Cape.
And the Cape Cod Times actually has an article talking about the 5 things that you can do on Cape now that the quote unquote summer is over. And the first suggestion is go to the beach. Less people.
Yeah.
It's still kind of sort of warm. And as long as it doesn't get windy, you can certainly, work on your tan. This is one that I don't think, well, I know I wouldn't do. Hike or bike through nature.
In my home, we're very divided. 2 of us like to bike, 2 of us do not.
Mm-hmm.
It's Cody and I on the bike.
Oh, really?
Cliff and Lily, absolutely not.
Really?
Not happening.
Really?
They're not going out there.
We visited a couple yesterday at the villages, and we found out there's a secret path to John's Pond.
Oh.
There's a locked gate. We got the code, and you can go out to John's Pond.
Isn't that fun when you learn stuff about the place that you've been
fishing.
living?
I've only been living there for 3 years.
That's all.
Right.
Still discovery period.
Right. Another suggestion: have fun at a festival. There's lots of festivals still coming up, like Windmill Weekend, the Cape Cod Brew Fest in East Falmouth, and the Love Local Fest in Hyannis. And of course, don't forget your farmers markets.
That's it. We are hanging and banging. Someone was like, when do you close? I said, we're actually open until December 14th.
Mm-hmm.
I said, we do take a 3-week break from October 12th to November 16th. And in that period, we kind of transform into our little winter wonderland. Clam Jam kicks it off November 16th.
The tent was still up yesterday on
It
Sunday.
is leaving today.
It's leaving today.
The Big Top is leaving today. So we
Okay.
are redoing any of our markets. If you've been to any of them, be prepared for a drastic change when you show up there this Sunday for Picklepalooza. It's going to look a little different.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And the final thing to do is to go whale watching. And everybody seems to be whale watching right now. We went on one a couple of weeks ago, but the whales are out there. Even, what's the whale's name? Salt, who is Lord knows how many years old, who hasn't been seen in a number of years.
Yeah.
Has reappeared and is apparently hanging around and still there. And he or she is called Salt because the back of the tail is all white.
Oh.
And that's why this particular whale is called Salt. But they all have names if you've
So
been
whale
on.
watch, bike path, beaches.
Yep.
All outdoorsy stuff
All
to still
outdoorsy
enjoy.
stuff.
Even though it's meteorological fall, we're still going to get some nice days in here.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't look ahead to the forecast to see what the week is going to look like, but I think we only have like one spot of something coming at us.
I think that's going to be Friday when I still have a tea time and I'm not playing well anyway, so I really don't care.
Check doesn't matter.
If we get rained out, doesn't matter.
John says the season is finally over. Come on over for some leftover beer and wine. The tent will be down on Saturday.
Wow.
I feel like that's a big thing. When that Melody tent goes down and you can finally drive up to that rotary and see on the other side of it, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I didn't go to one show there this summer.
Well, we didn't either. Was it a good year there, John? Can you tell us? Was it a good year?
Lily said they had a great year. She's not complaining. She paid her tuition, so Mom is happy that she did very
Okay.
well there this summer.
Okay, well then I guess that works.
And there are a lot of sold out shows. I think a lot of people had a great time there this summer.
Well, we're not into the tribute bands, and the tribute bands have
I think they went heavy on that this summer.
huge following, and
Yeah.
in some cases. Some of us are old enough that we've seen the original band, and I don't need to see a tribute band because I saw them anyway. But it's just that I don't know. I mean, fake Queen or fake whatever. It doesn't.
It depends. Some of those tribute bands command some big bucks and are really quite good.
Oh yeah, and I know the Yacht Rock show was exceedingly popular.
Yeah, everybody gets into it now. They get all dressed up and captain's hats, and they're in for it. They're ready to rock the boat.
Right. And comedians, and if you don't follow comedians, you either know who they are or you don't know who they are.
Yeah, my funniest laugh this summer was when Lily was talking to me about Bob Marley. And one of my friends goes, Bob Marley, is it a hologram? I said, No, it's not. No, it's a comedian, Bob. Never mind.
Not Bob Marley and the
Never
Wailers.
mind.
Bob Marley and the comedian.
Right. What's up, Liz? Thanks for joining us. Oh, Mary, have so much fun over there. Curtis, how are you? Lee, hello and good morning. We've got a full house over here today on a Tuesday. He said it was a great year. We had some very good tribute bands this year, better than years prior.
Excellent. Well,
Yeah.
good to hear.
Yep. It's VJ Day today. That was going to be one of our trivia questions.
Yes, victory over Japan, for those of you old enough to remember.
I had one of those moments. All weekend, I've been, I don't know, something the cosmos is telling me to slow the hell down.
Mm-hmm.
Even like today, where my keys went missing for a full hour, which is why we're a little bit late this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I will take the blame. Hank goes, I'll tell him you had car trouble. I said, no, I have brain trouble. I don't know where anything is anymore.
Well, it's true you had car trouble. You couldn't start the car.
Couldn't
That's
start the
trouble.
car. That is a fact. But I had some point come into the house yesterday and I was doing laundry and I was in the middle of 14 things, writing trivia and all of this. And I put my keys down, folded some towels. I put those on top of the keys.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's where I couldn't find it. We went over our friend Breeze yesterday for a lobster clam bake. And I had my first lobster of the season.
Good for you.
On the end of the season.
Mari's had a couple of good lobster rolls.
Yeah.
I think the best one you had was at
Cap City.
Cap City.
Really?
Good.
You love the Tap City lobster roll?
It was a hot buttered.
Oh, yeah.
$32.
Which
That's-
isn't a bad price.
No, $32 for a hot buttered lobster roll is a pretty good price to pay. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their very particular likes for lobster rolls. For me, I got hooked on Pink Door Catering and I can't look back.
Really?
They
That's
have
supposed to be
been
really
crushing
good.
it out of the park this summer.
Oh, yeah.
And that monster lobster roll that they've got stays for the full year. So I
Right.
think their price point's like $35. It depends on the price of lobster.
Yeah, that's not bad. I'm really not that much of a lobster guy.
Not a lobster guy.
No, not really. I mean, I'll have it.
You guys went back to the Daniel Webster.
Yes, we did. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. We went back to Daniel Webster because our favorite bartender from our Wednesday night restaurant that we go to also works at the Daniel Webster. And we went there for the first time since it opened. I had a prime rib. I don't recall the last time I had a prime rib that good.
Yeah.
It was excellent. And Mari, you had
I had cod with lobster crumbs. and
Oh,
lobster
cod with
tail on
lobster
top.
crumbs and lobster tail.
and you know what?
Yeah.
A couple of drinks and all of that. It wasn't any more expensive than going to any other restaurant
Yeah.
on Cape Cod. And I know sometimes we think, oh, Daniel Webster, that's going to be an expensive night. I mean, I had prime rib for crying out loud.
Well, they were closed for a little while, right?
Yeah, well, they had problems after the fire. They
I forgot about that.
they went in, and when they started to repair the immediate cause of the fire, and the inspectors got in there, they went, oh, and this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong.
Well, we're going to fix it now.
We're going to fix it now. And it took them, and of course they have new owners, and the
Yeah.
new owners had about 32 seconds to run the place.
Yeah,
and then there
that's
was
tough.
the fire in the kitchen. So, but they're back, and they're good. Limited menu, small menu, which I think is kind of cool.
I like that better.
Yes.
I can't stand when I've got 42 pages of a menu and I'm never going to find something I like. And you know that they can't make all of those great. So it's like they really
No.
should.
Can you make a decision? Because that's a problem that Mari and my sainted mother-in-law both have. When we go out to eat, I mean, I could
See-
I could write a book waiting for them to decide.
Cliff and I divide and conquer. We both have pretty much the same taste in food.
Mhm.
So whatever it is, we're getting together. We're sharing this.
Okay.
So that's why
You're
we get
having
the
what
best
you
of-
want, and he's having what you want.
Correct. Exactly.
Yeah.
We're getting it and we're going to share both of them together. So it's good. Exactly. This is why I like going out with the Pressmans. Denise and Jim back here are making coffee right now, but I love going out to eat with her. She doesn't eat much.
Mhm.
And I always get all of the stuff that I want anyway, and we get to share. So I appreciate that. She's a girly I can share with. You all have
There
that
you
one
go.
friend where you're like, you like that part, I like this part. Let's get it together and get it more. Good morning, Miss Emily. Thanks for joining us. How are the babies? Jackie said the lobster trap is one of her favorites. Also one of our favorites. we grabbed that as we celebrated closing the Canal Region Farmers Market last
And that
week.
went really, really well.
Yeah,
didn't
it was great. We're going to learn some things. We're going to build back bigger for next year. And I got really excited when Lauren had overheard some of the vendors saying, you know what,
Yes.
we're going to do this next year. We're going to do this. And that makes me happy.
Yep. No, that's
Lauren,
that's
have
good.
we tried the e-bike though? You've never heard the story of the e-bike and Lily crying as she was riding up to the cliffs of Moher.
What?
No, actually, it was the White Cliffs of Dover. We were in your hometown. We rented bikes. We let the kids get the e-bikes because Lily was complaining her legs hurt. And I was like, let's go up this bike path. It could probably lead to the top of this. Well, we went halfway up. And then we were like, oh my God, it's literally straight up and down. So all of us took off and Lily just was slowly trudging her way up. She cried the entire way up to the top of the cliffs of Dover. And then she cried the whole way down.
Oh.
And we did not ride bikes again.
No.
That was it.
That was it, huh? No more biking and
No. The e-bike did not make it any better. I mean, e-bikes are great for when you're going long distances straight,
right.
but definitely not when you're riding up to the top of a mountain and they're very, very heavy. And you have to walk it up.
I wouldn't be tempted to do that anyway, but
Oh yeah, that's not happening again. Nate, how
Hey,
are
Nate.
ya? How are things going? How is
hey Nate, what'd you think about Bill Belichick's debut as a coach last night? North Carolina, first time they got the ball right down the field, scored, touchdown. All right, here we go. Bill knows what he's doing. And North Carolina lost 38 to 14, I believe. 40-something to 14.
Ouch.
Yeah.
All right, back to the drawing board.
Yep.
Have
I
to
don't
work those bugs out, right?
Well, the announcers were even saying, "Oh no, this isn't really about this year. It's about setting the base for next year."
Oh.
He has 70 new players on the squad, 30 transfers and 40 freshmen, or 40 transfers and 30 freshmen. And 70 new people on the team when you have about 32 seconds to get them together. I mean, it is hard even for the greatest coach of all time, but he just didn't look happy. You know, you watch college
He
football.
never looks happy.
Well, it's true. You know, college football, the head coach always runs out in front of the team and everything. He just kind of walked along beside them. And
That's his coaching mode, though, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's how he is. But it just, I don't know. And they showed the girlfriend at least once.
Well, you have to.
I thought the over/under was 6 that they'd show her.
Well,
And
you're not going to watch the Kansas City Chiefs without panning over to Taylor Swift at least one time.
No, that's what I mean. And now that they're engaged, we're going to see her even more.
Oh boy. Swifties are happy about it.
Yes.
I don't really care. Go
We
ahead,
saw
Taylor.
somebody. We went out. I dragged Eminem out last night to go out.
She
for
said
supper.
Bill is the reverse of Nick Saban.
Yes.
I knew he was going to get smoked. Very college football, very different than the NFL.
Yes. And talking about Nick Saban, unranked Florida State upset Alabama on Saturday, and Florida State's starting quarterback was very mouthy about they don't have Nick Saban anymore, whatever. And his name was Tommy Castellanos. Well, I'm looking at the name and I'm going, gee, that name sounds familiar. And I was chatting with my brother. A year ago, he was known as Thomas Castellanos, and Coach Bill O'Brien threw him off the Boston College Eagles.
Oh.
Because he quit on the team. And now he's the starting quarterback at Florida State, and he's calling himself Tommy.
Oh, all right.
This is only the third college football team he's been on.
Okay. He's going to get it right somewhere.
It's not right. He's not going to graduate anywhere.
That's tough.
It is.
That's a tough judgment right there. I'm very much looking forward to real football.
That starts Sunday.
Well, it starts Friday right in Mashpee as we host the DY Dolphins.
Okay.
It'll be the first game of the season. Friday Night Lights comes back.
Very cool.
And my boy is going to be playing offense and defense. I feel really bad.
On the line?
Yeah, he's looking good though.
Yeah.
He's looking good. So we'll see what this team looks like. We lost 23 seniors last year.
That's tough.
That is tough hurt. But coach has been pushing these kids. They look really good.
Yeah.
Their scrimmages thus far have looked really good. We
Well, that's
scrimmaged
great then.
Nauset last week, and I think they won. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like. DY is always a tough team. They're in a different league than we are. They're more kids.
Yeah.
The pool is greater.
Yeah, the kids are bigger.
Yeah, the kids are bigger. The pool is greater. So we'll have to see how they look. But I think Mashpee looks pretty good. Friday, we are also DJing the back to school barbecue. It's literally one of my favorite things. You just see like little
the
kids
school
run
does,
around the
yes.
field and scream and dance and have
I've
a good
seen
time.
that. I've seen that advertised on,
Yeah.
on the board.
Yeah, so we'll be out over there playing some tunes for that. And I'm just going to make sure that we have any ball activity far away from my DJ booth.
Right, you don't want to get hit.
I have been hit several times.
Oh, okay. All right.
It does still make me
Put up
laugh.
this glass in front
Yeah,
of you.
I need a
Like it's
plexiglass
COVID,
situation.
separate you from
Like a
everyone.
hockey game. Put me in the penalty box. I need-
Automobile.
I need to be safe. No, it's a really good time. The kids get out there dancing and running around, and I don't know. There's something about being around that much energy.
Mhm.
It lifts my spirit. So
That's good.
they're ready to go for the year.
Since we're in Sandwich, we should offer a couple of posts from the Sandwich
You're talking
police
about
log.
crazy crime?
Crazy crime. For example, a Sandwich woman called Sandwich police to report receiving some unwelcome nonverbal communication from a fellow motorist on Quaker Meeting House Road.
She called the police because she got flipped off.
Yes. Officers caught up with the sign language aficionado who admitted to throwing fingers, but only because the reporting party was brake checking him. Dispatch relayed to the responding officer that the reporting party, who did not identify herself upon calling 911, made it clear that she had no interest in speaking to a police officer.
So why'd you call them?
The incident.
You started this. People are mental.
Officers assisted a woman whose intoxicated passenger tried to elope from a moving vehicle while she was trying to transport him to the hospital. Officers were able to convince him to remain seated with his hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle for the remainder of the ride. And then there's this one. I got to find it. This is real. I don't know. I don't know about this. Officers assisted with a call for an accidental overdose. When they arrived, Narcan had been administered and the individual was conscious. It was later learned that there was no overdose. The subject was just sleeping.
You got to be kidding me right now.
How asleep can you be if people think you have overdosed?
What does that feel like to be Narcaned when you're napping?
I don't know. I mean, I know I can fall asleep and not hear things, but I would hope I would never get Narcan.
You know, when you wake up in a panic, I feel like that's how that would be. And that would not be great for anybody. Is that just an adrenaline rush? I don't know what that feels like. I don't even know what's in Narcan.
I don't know, but it brings you back. I mean, he mustn't.
That's not fun. That is not a good way to wake up from a nap.
So, once again, as we always, and then of course there's stuff from.
I'm still not over them calling the police because somebody flipped them off.
No. And then of course there were things about, people down in Town Neck complaining about the parking at the brewery, and they just got to get over themselves. But
oh my, I tried to wager into that. I had a girlfriend that was visiting. We actually stayed at the Daniel Webster Inn. Lovely little stay we had. And we went over to Beth's Bakery afterwards, which was lovely. Mm-hmm. And we tried to go over to the brewery. And the amount of ridiculousness that ensued with trying to find a spot, get a transport, the people all out there, the neighbors all freaking out. I was like, this is chaos.
Mm-hmm. See, on-street
and I love Treehouse Brewing.
Right. On-street parking is allowed in Town Neck. And the problem is the people who live in Town Neck, God bless them, they've never had to deal with people actually parking on the street.
Yeah.
And they still haven't adjusted after 2 years, 3 years.
I know. You would have think that they would have come to some agreement, or we're just going to acquiesce. No, this fight is on.
Right. And there's really, I don't know, but it's crazy. And I know Treehouse has done, whatever it can to be a good neighbor.
But it's not just Treehouse. For instance, Knockabout, they get noise complaints all of the time. 3 p.m. with an acoustic set.
Oh, it's
Noise
just people calling
complaints.
because they got nothing else to do. Well, same thing with Dino's.
Noise complaints, 3 p.m., acoustic sets. Why is your life the way it is that you need to call the police at 3 p.m. because you hear a guitar twinkling in the background?
Right.
Don't
Well,
get it.
Dino's in Mashpee, where you have appeared on a
Yeah, we're
regular
there on
basis.
Fridays. Yeah.
There are new people move into the neighborhood behind Dino's, obviously a sports bar, obviously with entertainment, and then when the entertainment starts, they call and
It's only
complain.
sometimes. So I feel like we have to narrow down what entertainment do the neighbors not like.
Right.
Is it country? Is it R&B? Where is it? It's not all the same, and it's not all the time.
No,
But it is at 3 p.m.
that's ridiculous. Sorry, that's
May-
ridiculous.
Maybe Mary's taking her nap and we're interrupting. I don't know.
I don't
Maybe
know.
change her nap time.
I don't know.
Stop
If
being
that was
a
me
nuisance.
taking a nap, I wouldn't hear it. But you
You'd
also don't have to Narcan me to wake
No,
me up.
no,
But,
I was waiting for it.
shake
Rick
me.
Sabetta, live and let live. Capitals. I appreciate it. And good morning. Thanks for joining us. We're live here at Press Ahead Coffee, 289 Catuit Road. And they've got soda now.
Pretty cool.
I know. He's got all these different brands, grape soda, sparkling water, white birch, orange soda, cream soda.
Cream soda.
Not for me.
Oh, I love
Hubby
cream
is
soda.
obsessed with it. My husband's obsessed with cream soda.
Does he make it in his soda machine?
I don't know what he's got for flavors right now.
I have to try one of those one morning.
Yeah, yeah.
When I'm there.
So just another way for you to get connected to
And
Press Ahead.
Cool coffee mugs.
It's just a great little atmosphere. Hi, good morning. Thanks for having coffee with us.
Very good.
Right? What else have we got going on this week?
I don't know. It's gonna be a weird week with everybody kind of going back to school. I feel like even if we're not students anymore, when the kids go back to school, we all kind of reset.
Yeah.
It's almost like a second New Year's.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of why I lost my keys on the way here today. I was revamping absolutely everything in my house yesterday, cleaning through bins, moving things, washing things. Where does this go? Trying to get together. I've been trying to excavate that house for a very long time.
Yes.
And I ended up with a new shed.
And is the new shed being used?
Yeah, because that's where all the Christmas stuff is. So now I got to pull all that stuff
I have
out.
another Christmas blow up that I discovered when I was cleaning out the cellar. That I said, I gotta give this to Stephanie.
I really hope we devise a better situation because the wind gets a little whippy over there in the winter.
Yeah, they kind of go.
I know, right? The kids absolutely love it, though, and I'm looking forward to it. We just closed pre-registration for the Christmas market, and we've got about 40 vendors already.
You're kidding.
So, yeah,
Wow.
it's gonna be a pretty robust winter market.
And over at Mashpee Commons, not at Knockabout where we began.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I know. We're coming into this will be our 4th year doing the Christmas markets.
They had a crowd at Knockabout on Saturday for the petting zoo and the pony rides.
Oh, yeah.
We drove by and there were cars everywhere. I don't know
Right.
if anyone was complaining, but there were cars everywhere.
Everybody likes a good petting zoo. I told you that was like the big hit was the baby sheep
Mhm.
and like the little chickens. People want little animals and we'll have them for you.
Right.
I don't know what fashion, but I'm working on getting our pony back over there to visit us.
Oh,
We had
that's
pony
cool.
rides there last summer, and I
Yes.
hope that this fall we'll be able to offer the same.
Mhm.
Birch beer and cream soda. Oh yeah, my grandmother always had it. White birch beer compared to dark birch beer. And I am 73 years old, Paula. You are amazing.
How old is she?
73 years old.
Yeah, so. Oh, so.
No, but she likes her birch beer.
Okay. All right.
I
I like
think
my cream soda,
I
and
think-
I'm almost as old as you.
what I heard was Hank was a little touchy on the age situation, Paula. That's what I just gathered from that conversation. I am not ready.
It's one of those. I'm not old. I'm just a little older.
That's it. Let me take a look at what's going on in the world today because I did have a good little laugh about something. Oh, in Japan.
Yes.
So they had a McDonald's promotion that they were doing with Pokemon,
Yeah.
and then they canceled it
Because
people, resellers, rushed to buy all the meals and then threw away all the food. And so all the food was piling up in the front outside of the trash because they just wanted the toys. They wanted the toy inside and not the food.
Is Pokemon even still a thing?
Oh, it totally is.
Really?
People still absolutely. I have grown ass adult friends that get on their little app and look for Pokemon wherever they are. It makes me laugh.
Oh, see, Mariana seems to have moved beyond that. So
Everybody's got their little phases. That number one Netflix movie that you had mentioned.
yes. The Cape,
Huntress or
the
whatever
K-pop.
it is. Yeah, yes.
Let's go hunt demons and then sing a song.
Yes, they were all doing it. I was at a barbecue yesterday, and all the little people, we had turned on the music, and they were all doing the full on dance moves with it, full on invested. It was absolutely hysterical. These kids knew every word. They knew every dance move.
Okay. So it's Korean pop. Do they sing in English? I mean, this is how little I know.
Yeah.
They sing in English?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We have activity behind us.
It's a live show. What are you gonna do?
Right.
This is what you got. We're here at Press Ed Coffee, and we've chosen our backdrop, and somebody has to get in the room.
All right. Well, at least it's not the men's room. And they forgot to close the door.
Lauren.
What did Lauren say? Can we repeat it?
No.
Okay. Good old Lauren. Let us know, Lauren, if you're going to be there this Sunday or not, okay? 'Cause we, I
Don't blame Lauren. It was you.
It wasn't. But we have, I went on Vista Print and I got Mariana a really cool T-shirt with a logo. And Mariana has business cards now.
Oh, very nice. Well, she's going to have to wait because she's got a 1 market minimum because she missed. Out. You're out. No, I'm kidding. Lauren put on a fabulous wedding on Sunday. So friends of ours, B&T, got married, and she cleared out absolutely everything in the studio, put it all into her storage little bin, and then decked the place out for balloons.
Really?
There was this beautiful, gorgeous balloon arch, and I was yapping with my friend Jen, and I said, I bet you she made that.
Oh, probably.
And then I look over to Brian, and Brian goes, don't even talk about it. Apparently, some of the balloons had glitter inside of them, and they were popping themselves because they were stabby glitter pieces. So he says, we're setting up this whole thing, and the entire time I was like PTSD because I heard pop, pop, and he thought there were just guns going off in there.
The painting that she did at the Demolition Derby. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay. I just know she was starting to do it, and then I
Lauren, you're going to have to give us an update on where your painting is because I would love to see that finished product. You know who would also probably like that is the Barnstable County Fair. I just had to submit my report of all of the things that we did for the Barnstable County Fair, and we doubled the numbers of people, activity, impressions. Everybody loved the T-shirts. That was just a big hit. So we're going to have to double the numbers of T-shirts that we give away next year.
Yeah, well, good for us.
I know, right? But it
That's
was really, it was amazing to see the difference, the stark difference in how many people participated this year.
And there were lots of people there.
Oh my gosh, really, it was crazy. So I would love to see that painting and it's done face. She said,
sunglasses, we had T-shirts.
Lauren goes, I start a lot of things.
Oh, okay, Lauren, that's fine. It's on your to-do list. You have a lot of things to do, so that's okay.
Well, it's always shifting too. We are moving into September and we've got the start of E4All. I'm going to be mentoring Jimmy Picks and I'm really looking forward to it.
And what is that?
It's an invention. It's a family invention that Holden, who is my entrepreneur, is trying to bring to market. It's recycled. It's a lobster picker. So it's this invention that his grandfather came up with.
A lobster
and
picker?
he has been selling these like hotcakes
What do you mean
for years
lobster
and
picker?
years. So like the cracker and the picker, it's like all one, but it's got a different mechanism. So it supposedly pulls the meat out for you. You're not digging in with those little pick thing.
Gee, I might eat lobster if I didn't have
Right,
to work
if you
so
make
hard
it
at
like a little bit easier.
Right.
So he's been making these with recycled bicycle spokes and other sort of parts and whatnot. So
Really?
yeah, I think I'm so excited to see this in action. But it's the first time I've ever mentored somebody with an actual thing, not a service.
Wow.
So
I think you could make some money on this one.
oh, 100%. And I was like, you could just show up at the farmer's market and say, we'll be your testing ground, please. Please and thank you.
Right. Right.
And I told all my friends and family, that's what you're getting. You're getting Jimmy picks for Christmas.
Right. I can see that in Williams-Sonoma with all
For
the
sure.
gadgets and doodads that they have in Williams-Sonoma.
Right?
I can see that there.
So
the hoi polloi who shop there would love that.
yeah, but that's the thing that we're going to be talking about. Is it cost prohibitive for him to be using these recycled materials that aren't always sourced 100%? Is it more work for you to use those, or is it advantageous for him to work on some new ideas for production?
When local police departments have their bike auctions, you can go down and grab a bunch of bikes.
Well, then it's like the Jimmy pick with the story. Now it's got a story. Like, where did this bike ride?
They come from police department. They come from the recovered bicycles at police departments.
Well, what was that company that has been making the ship sail bags?
Oh, I know what you mean.
Right?
Yeah.
And that kind of took off, that material, that canvas,
Yes.
like was definitely
Yeah.
has another life for it. So they did a really good job of making those bags. I think that we're really into sourcing the material that we've already got. So I think people are very into this space right now.
Right.
I'm working into it. Tomorrow I've got a meeting over at Christ the King with the food pantry. We're pushing forward this commercial kitchen situation, and I'm excited to chat with Frank Fantasia, who has said, I'm interested in jumping into this.
Yep.
So we're just
if you get Christ the King Church behind you, that's going to help a lot.
Well, I think that this is a necessary thing. Watching 100 people line up for Kelly Scones and having her pull these out of 7 different cars, and all of these people that have jumped in to assist her to make, she's like, I made as many as I could, and that's all I've got.
Right. When I was said 2 weeks ago in line to get my 2 or 3, there was somebody in front of me that said, I'll have 18.
I know.
I was like, wow.
Because they freeze well.
Yeah. No,
Not that they ever get to my freezer, because they're gone by the time I get them home.
Yeah. No, my mother-in-law loves them. Every time I buy a couple, and then when Mari goes up to see her mom.
Well, she's running herself ragged because she has to buy kitchen hours, and then she's going to move them out of the kitchen because there's not enough space there for her.
Yeah.
So it's really become so laborious.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want her to quit because it's so much work. So
Right.
we've got to find her a store. We've got to find her a storefront. We've got to find her a kitchen where she's got more space.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, on the Cape, it's really at a premium of finding those spaces.
Yes. Yeah, it's not available.
No.
And you would think in Mashpee, there's got to be
Nothing. We have no more space.
There's got to be something somewhere.
I know. Well, it's that balance too, to try and keep all of our beautiful land and our wildlife. And we're the number 2 place on Cape Cod with the land area for wildlife rescue and refuge. And we definitely like to keep it that way.
And as you mentioned a little while ago, it's Mashpee, and Mashpee Commons is the second most visited place on Cape Cod, number 1 being the National Seashore.
Right.
But Mashpee Commons is number 2.
Yeah. It's
So
pretty
people
incredible.
are coming this way.
And we've got a busy weekend, like we had said, coming up this weekend with the Seaside Le Mans. We'll have Matt Pitta on the show this week, and we'll be able to talk to him about what's going on, who the beneficiaries are, how much they have to work to get it. I've had an in-depth conversation with him about it, but I'm going to let him talk a little bit about and highlight what the Davenport companies have really done for Cape Cod, which is a lot of incredible things. So that'll be Saturday.
That's going to be cool.
Yeah.
But we have to be off Cape.
Well, you guys have so many things going on. Family members to care for, a million houses to show.
Yes.
What's going on with the market?
It's getting better. Mari, you want to come and talk about the market?
Why not? No, I'm absolutely curious because it's September. Do you feel like it shifts?
I do. I feel like we're getting busier. Hi, everybody. Oh, I got to hold this.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, I do. It's definitely getting busier out there. People are, and it usually does in September, but we'll be doing our show on Mashpee TV, and we'll be discussing what's going on with the market and with rates too. There's a lot of talk out there that mortgage rates will start to come down. So we're keeping a close eye on that, because whenever anything shifts with that, all of a sudden buyers come out in sellers as well. So inventory's up a little too, so that's helping, but not much.
Yeah,
so it's still
I feel
low
like that's
inventory.
always the crux
Yeah.
of what you've got to deal with. It's
Right.
never enough.
Yeah, yeah. So, but we actually showed a beautiful house this week in Mashpee, and we're keeping our fingers crossed. So, I'm not going to say anything else to jinx
I
it.
love it.
But anyway, here you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely get a hold of these two if you're looking for making your move. Make your move with Miss Mari over here. Hank, what's the phone number?
508-388-1994 or 508-360-5664. 664.
I'll type it into the chat
Yeah.
just in case you're
Yeah.
driving and you're like, I don't know how
call
to
me,
do that.
Call her.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm excited to see your show on Mashpee TV.
Yeah,
So
we're getting a lot of great feedback
Good.
From it. And our guest is going to be Todd Macknick, who is the owner of Today Real Estate, one of the owners, along with his brother, Craig Macknick. So he's going to give us a lot of insight on what hiring, a realtor and how you can become a realtor. And he's also the president of the board of realtors, Cape Cod Association of Realtors. So he'll also give us a little information on that. So we're taping it September 11th, and then it will be coming out right after
my
that.
daughter's flying on September 11th. I'm like, what?
You
She goes,
do?
Mom, I got a cheap flight. I go, did you not know why? Did you see the date?
Who, Kenzie?
Yes. She's
Where's
going
she
to
going?
back to California.
Back to California.
I know, seeing the boyfriend, seeing her friends. She just started back to school. She just
The
started
boyfriend
a new
isn't
job.
here. He's there.
He's there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he going to come here?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he has any plans to. She's going to come here and do her schooling and then go back there. So I don't know how long that it's going to work for them.
Long distance romance?
It's worked for some people.
Okay.
You never know.
I know, right? Exactly. And she's 25. That's always the next boyfriend. Well, we're wrapping things up over here at Press Ahead Coffee. Thank you to Hank and Mari for holding down the fort while I was finding my keys this morning. If you'd like to jump on the air with us, we would love to have you. Make sure you reach out to us and say if you've got a programming question, if you want to be on the air, if you want to host your own show. I know we got to make room for the Cape Cod women over 50 that are coming in here today with Wendy Borenstein at 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And stop on by.
It sounds like they're just going to descend.
Yes, it's really what happens. It's kind of, it's worth staying for and watch.
Mm-hmm.
This is where you can come, Press Ahead Coffee to sit, and the Wi-Fi is strong, the coffee is stronger, and you're going to have a good time.
Coffee's good.
Yeah.
Coffee's excellent.
Yeah, right.
Yep, and here she is.
Meet the owner time. Absolutely.
Take my seat. All right. Bye. Hey, Jim, you want to be an owner?
He's like, no, I'm making coffee, lady.
Meet the wife of the owner.
I know, right? Well, Denise, I feel like you're the one who has got your hands in all of the things all of the time.
Of course I do.
I know. So
Of
Denise
course.
Pressman is the other half of Press Ahead Coffee, and one of my fabulous, most favorite photographers, Fleeting Moments Photography, does all of my headshots, did a lot of work with Lily
Yeah.
and her entrepreneurial spirit.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, she's going to do tea parties where you take photos of her to 1700s dress.
Mhm.
Denise was like, absolutely. I've got the background for
Why
that.
not?
So talk about putting this place together, because I feel like you moved swiftly.
Oh gosh, it was a whirlwind. I purchased a space in April for Fleeting Moments Photography in Yarmouthport, and then Jim's like, "Well, I need a space," and so we found this. And
Our husbands are very similar in the you got one, I want one.
Yeah, exactly. So we signed the lease May 30th, and by July 3rd we were open.
That's incredible.
So,
So when you walk into Press Ahead Coffee, you're going to see everything decorated. It's very curated, and you are the person that does this.
Jim
He
surprised
picks
us.
pieces.
Yes, he picks pieces, but he surprised us with a scoreboard last week. That is the size of my car.
Where did this fascination come from?
I think because
His dad was a collector,
his
right?
dad was a collector. His dad had a hardware store,
Yeah.
and he would kind of coordinate with this junk guy, and his dad would always come home with all this stuff, and it was just very eclectic and very cool. So,
But I love how your styles blend together. Well, like he'll buy a giant ass scoreboard,
Right.
and Denise will be like, "Okay, I will make it work visually."
That says 28-3
Yeah.
with 17 minutes and
Yeah.
20 something.
The 28 is the amount of times that I'm right to the amount of times that he's right.
It's
No,
an
I don't
actual
think
scoreboard.
That's what that means.
It is.
I could be wrong,
actually
but I
is.
don't think that's what that means.
No.
And you guys have the neatest logo with the VW bus.
Yes.
How
yes.
did that come about?
So we started as a camper.
Okay, yep, I remember.
And the campers quickly went away because it just wasn't practical. It would have cost us thousands to get it, up and going. So then Jim found this VW bus on Facebook Marketplace, and we went to go visit it on probably the coldest day of the entire year last year. And he's like, "Yeah, I want this," and I'm like, "Fuck, I don't know if we can use those words on here, but
you're
that's
allowed
just
to
how
say
it was.
whatever it is
That's
you
how
want to
it
say,
was.
Denise.
I
This
was
is
like,
how it operates. Because
So-
I would have said the same exact thing to my husband
my
out very loud.
Yeah, exactly. So we picked it up on December 12th. It was probably the rainiest, coldest, shittiest day of the year. If anybody knows anything about VW buses, it does not have heat. It did not have a window that closed, so we had plexiglass over the window. So I was looking through a plastic bag driving home from Warwick, Rhode Island.
Yeah,
It was fun.
I remember
cold.
that day.
Yeah, it was cold. And
there were a lot of expletives in the text that I was receiving.
Yes, I was wearing gloves that were 3 times the size of my hands because it was so cold, with a winter coat on and a hat.
See, the stuff people don't see. I sent you the video of David Portnoy noticing the press ahead van popping by in the background while he was trying a pizza in the area.
Mhm.
And he goes, "Oh, look at that cute little bus." And I was like, "Oh my God, it's Denise." So I sent you that video. But people don't know the background stories while you're driving this thing around, how many times you've broken down, how many times Mrs. Potts has had to go back in to be refurbished, fixed. This is all of a sudden, this is flooding. This is this.
Yeah.
It's so much work to run something like that. The vintage, the antiques.
The alternator broke last summer. So Jim would have to start it, go to a spot, charge the battery because the alternator wasn't working, and then restart it. And it was a lot.
Yeah, the labor of love to get these old girls moving.
Oh my God. Now she's great.
Never say that. We never say that. I always get mad at
good.
Cliff when he says that because I was like, something's got to break today.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Or I'll lose my keys.
Yeah. It's me all the time.
Yeah. So it's been a lot of fun. So yeah, we've been here 2 months tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's been amazing.
What's your coffee order here at Press Ahead?
Mine personally, a double shot of espresso over ice. Then I'll move into hot when it's cold. But it's cold now.
I know, right? It really is.
I can't.
It swiftly moved into fall feeling around here.
I drink ice
year round.
365.
And he just realized he drinks mocha with it.
Oh.
Yeah, they made me coffee, and I'm sitting there drinking. I'm going, this is good, but there's something not. Oh, there's no mocha in it. And then put some mocha in it, and it was even better.
Whatever your order is, Press Ahead will make it for you. So definitely swing through 289 Catuit Road in Sandwich.
Absolutely.
And what are your hours?
7 to 3 every day.
Perfect.
Jim is usually here by 6. So if you're early, come in. He'll be here.
I feel like it's got a very Peach Pits, Friends type of vibe here. So I like
and Pac-Man is free to play.
Oh, I love it. The vintage game area.
Yes. And if you bring your kids, we have treats for them too. We have a gumball machine that will give them a quarter so they can get a treat. We have rubber duckies for them. We have stickers. Got to bring the kids. Get them hooked on coffee young.
Thank you so much for being our host today. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. We appreciate you.
Yep.
Jim will have to pop by.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll be back next month, maybe?
Yeah, we'll be back next month. I feel like we should host Coffee Talk once a month.
Absolutely.
Coffee Talk?
Yeah.
With
Linda Richmond.
Linda Richmond, Coffee Talk.
I'll give you a topic to discuss.
You can just poof out your hair. You could do it.
We'll burn an extra key for you.
Thank you. Exactly. I'm going to make some extra keys and I'll just be moving into here. Thank you very much, Chris Paul.
I think you need to give me a set of keys.
Yeah, right. That's probably a good idea. You'll lose them too. You're just as bad as me.
Oh, I'm awful. My glasses, my phone, my keys. I'm terrible.
It's not an agent thing. It's an absent-minded thing. We're other
Thank you.
places,
Because we're so busy thinking
Right?
about so many important
right? How we're
things.
changing the world, Hank, that we can't
That's right.
remember where our phone is.
That's right.
Have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you tomorrow on the show. Thanks for supporting us here at 1180.
Bye, kids.
Have a good one. Oh my God. Hey, we got it done. Thanks, Mari, our in-studio audience. We appreciate you. The support is unreal. Meanwhile, my phone has been like boop, 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 boop all day.